Fortnite has lived through 8 Christmases, if you count this one, 2024. For anybody watching this video who has seen my video about my opinion on Chapter 5, you may recall my stance on Winterfest in Fortnite, which is that I absolutely love Winterfest. Winterfest is my absolute favorite time in Fortnite, when it's done right. And I say, when it's done right, because there was one Winterfest in particular that was absolutely abysmal and should not even be lumped into the Winterfest category. But I'll bring that up when the time comes. The term Winterfest didn't come around until Chapter 2 Season 1. Before then, we had Christmas 2017, which from what I could find wasn't called anything, and then Christmas 2018, which was called 14 Days of Fortnite, and then the first Winterfest in 2019. But then we had a gap and had Operation Snowdown in 2020, and then we continued Winterfest until now. Each Christmas was unique in that each one added an assortment of things to the game. Let's start with the first Christmas Fortnite has seen, Christmas 2017. I was not present for this Christmas, so I don't have too much to say for it. It was the first, it was simple, adding lights to bushes, Christmas trees at POIs, and the snowball launcher. It was also the start of Season 2, which brought with it the first Fortnite Battle Pass. I think it's a solid A-tier Christmas. Next up, we have Christmas 2018. 14 Days of Fortnite. This was my first Fortnite Christmas, and I'm glad that it was because it was the absolute best Fortnite Christmas. This one wasn't just an event, it was an entire season. Season 7, with the 14 Days of Fortnite event being an addition later in the season. This season brought map changes like the snow biome, cosmetics like Sergeant Winter, who is literally just Santa, and the 14 Days of Fortnite event, which introduced a new challenge every day from December 19th to January 14th, with a reward for each challenge completed. This Christmas also introduced one of the best music packs, the Festive Music Pack. When I think of Christmas time in Fortnite, I think of this music. This Christmas really set the bar for what a Fortnite Christmas could be, and for that reason, it's going in S tier. Next up is Christmas 2019, the first Winterfest. I don't remember too much about this Christmas. This one was introduced during Chapter 2 Season 1 and brought with it the iconic Crackshot's Cabin tab, where one would go to open one present a day for 14 days. These presents included skins, backblings, emotes, and all that. The usual Christmas trees were added as well. Even though I don't have many memories from this Winterfest, I think it was one of the better ones. Solid B tier. Next up is Christmas 2020, Operation Snowdown. I have no recollection of this event even ever happening in the first place. I do not play this Winterfest, so I can't really say much about it. This one I'm going to put a D tier for the sole reason that it disregarded the term Winterfest, as well as the fact it didn't have Crackshot's Cabin tab to collect presents. Next, Christmas 2021, the second Christmas with the term Winterfest. This Winterfest was just about as amazing as Season 7. Introduced in Chapter 3 Season 1, it brought with it an assortment of cosmetics as previous Winterfests had done. It also brought back Crackshot's Cabin. And vaulted festive items were added into the gameplay loop. It had one of the best music packs, introducing Loot in the Mountains.
There's loot in the mountains, our favorite time of year.
Added the Christmas truck that would drive around the map throwing presents at you. And finally, this Winterfest brought Spider-Man with it as a new crossover, and although I'm not a fan of Marvel, I think Spider-Man is pretty cool. This one will go in S with Season 7, but not ahead of it. Next is Christmas 2022. I have fond memories of this one, but it's not my favorite. Introduced in Chapter 4 Season 1, bringing with it plenty of cosmetics as usual, and the Crackshot's Cabin tab. We also saw the return of the truck driving around, and this one included map changes like the trees and the Christmas lights at POIs. This one does hold a special place in my heart though, because one of the first Fortnite videos I've ever done was on this Winterfest. So, I'll put this one in B tier. And now, last, and I would say not least, but Winterfest 2023 was the worst Winterfest I've ever lived through. Introduced in Chapter 5 Season 1, this added plenty of cosmetics, but disregarded the Crackshot's Cabin tab. No map changes at POIs, but a small island with a Christmas village appeared. I don't know much about that. This Winterfest added the worst Christmas music. I only say it was the worst because it had no references to previous Winterfest music like others did, and overall, it was just introduced in Chapter 5. So this goes in F tier. Winterfest 2024 is not here because this was recorded before it started, but I hope that it's a banger and not at all like 2023. But anyways, that's my opinion on all the Winterfests. I hope you agree with it. If you disagree, do let me know about it. With that being said, have a Merry Christmas, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.